I hope that you are having a wonderful day. This is DrArvella Baddick, and this is Achieving Success with DrArvella. So I'm definitely on my fitness challenge, and today I'm doing a little bit of walking, using my lunch break as an opportunity to get my walk in. We'll definitely be running a little bit later, but you have to use every opportunity you can to make sure you're keeping fit, right? So I wanted to talk to you today about, as nurses, we definitely need to make sure that we have good snacks on hand to help us go out throughout our day, because a lot of times we're on our feet and we don't get a chance always to take good breaks, and then we end up starving ourselves when we should be really eating 6 times a day. 6 small meals instead of 3 large meals would definitely help you stay fit, lose weight, keep your energy up, and don't plunge and buy snacks at the last minute because you're starving. Your glucose tends to drop, definitely, if you don't keep it stabilized. And so wanted to share some snacks, 5 snacks that you can keep on the go, keep handy with you, maybe, in your pocket, especially, so you won't plunge. One of those snacks, hi, how are you?
How are you?
Oh, great, thanks. One of those snacks, hi Gail, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. One of those snacks I wanted to talk about is edamames, and I love those. For those of you that haven't, they're kind of like a soybean, come from a plant. Definitely has a lot of fiber in there. Talked about fiber the other day. Edamames are really good. You can eat them, pop them in the microwave for a cute minute, and eat them right out of their little stalk. They're very much good. You can buy them individually wrapped. I buy them a lot at Costco's, but you can also buy them single-handedly and doing them yourself. That's great, Gail. That's great. They have a lot of fiber in there, so they tend to keep you full. Half a cup, actually. They're so full of fiber that a half a cup of edamame basically covers your calcium for the day, because they're just full of fiber. And what fiber does is definitely keep you full, okay? And also keeps your blood glucose stabilized, so you tend not to plunge down. So those are one snack that you can actually eat. Half a cup, again, is sufficient fiber, but definitely they're very healthy and something that you can actually eat. Now, you say you're going to the bathroom. Well, it actually is supposed to have you regular, Gail. So it's supposed to make you, as long as you're drinking plenty of water with that fiber so you won't get constipated, then you're pretty much good. So I'm excited that it's working for you. Another handy snack to keep on the go is those string cheese. Definitely good for calcium. Keeps your energy up. You can keep a couple of those in your pocket. They're very handy. Eat a couple of them and then you pretty much go. That can count as a snack for you. So that would be another one. I also have been definitely chomping on some vegetables that I like to keep. You want to kind of stay with the green vegetables such as broccoli. Definitely good. Brussels sprouts. Those are really, really good too. I mean, you want to make sure that you keep those kind of handy. Celery sticks. So they have really great nutritional properties in there, and definitely add a lot of value, keeping your energy up. And again, they're great snacks on the go. So I suggest that you basically have one of the shakes that I use actually is GC Control, and it's in my wellness program, and I use that twice a day, and so I'm basically using that so my sugar won't drop in the afternoon. So I love using those as well. It has a lot of protein in there and definitely stabilize sugar, and it's good for weight loss. So it's a lot of things that has good properties in there for you, Gail. That's one of the things that I'm using. But eating 6 small meals shouldn't keep you drained, okay? Every 2 hours, if you're eating something, then you should be able to cover the whole day, where you've had meals all day long instead of 3 large meals, right? So hopefully that helps you. If it doesn't, we can talk a little bit more about it. Yes. The GC control, yes. It gives you energy because what it does, Gail, is it doesn't allow you to decrease your sugar and get plummeted. A lot of times you get drained when your sugar is not stabilized, and it goes down. So it's filled where you don't have to worry about eating too many high carbs, because a lot of times when you eat big meals, you have those high carbs. They keep you full for a little while, but then they plummet you down. When you start to eat 6 small meals and you eat every 2 hours, then you stabilize a little bit and you don't go to look for meals that are too large in consumption and that are bad. You have to make sure that you're watching your carb intake, definitely when you're trying to lose weight. So it's only a certain amount of carbs that you should be having throughout the day, and so you should be balancing protein and carbs and decreasing those fats. So definitely eating every 2 hours will help with that, because then you will stay definitely in those levels, and you should have your energy that should be up, right? Thank you so much for joining. I always appreciate your support. So I also want to talk about almonds, right? Almonds are very good. You don't need the whole pack. And they're very good for protein, and again, they keep your energy up. So those is another snacks that I would suggest that you have on hand. They're very, very well as well. How about, I would also like to say apples and peanut butter, right? Apples is really, really good because an apple a day keeps the doctor away, goes with that fiber, keeps you definitely promote regular, and definitely keep that energy up. But then the peanut butter added to that stabilizes your blood sugar as well. And it too adds a lot of protein. So you have with apples and peanut butter, you have fiber and protein all in one snack. And so you can use those as one of your supplemental meals. So if you eat a healthy breakfast and you have a snack, then you eat a healthy lunch and you have a snack, and then you eat a healthy dinner, then you have your evening snack. That should pretty much take you throughout the day. And so on top of that, maybe your water and flushing yourself out, you should have good consumptions of basically protein and also your fiber, as well as you have stabilized your carbs, as well as now you have everything healthy going in, and you should be feeling really great, along with hopefully you're taking some supplements that is actually going to work for you, and you getting very much nutritional value from those. So the ones that I am taking definitely are studied, and so they work. Some of the pills that you take that they don't have good nutritional value, so you may be thinking that you're getting nutrition for some of the vitamins that you're taking, but you're actually not. So the ones that I am taking, definitely they have been studied, and I love that as a nurse that they work. So when you study things and you know that it has been tested, proven, then you know you can see some results. And so I'm excited, and I'm so excited about that. So I also want to talk about so I talked about edamame, I talked about almonds, I talked about string cheese, I talked about apples and peanut butter. I did have one more, and I kind of like threw it off for a minute. But I definitely want to make sure that we're talking about ways to make sure we stabilize our blood sugar, keep us on the go, so we won't plummet ourselves and choose poor choices. As nurses, we need to make sure we keep up our energy. We have to also take care of ourselves. We have to make sure that we're also being examples, product of our product. And so if we're teaching our patients to lose weight and, get healthy, then you need to be that example that is standing in front of them. So it's okay if, at this point that, you're overweight and you need to lose some weight, but that's okay. You start now. And so when you're talking to them about that, then you can tell them some of the things that you're doing and what's working for you, and how you can basically, a lot of times people go with testimonials, and those work really, really well. So your patients already believe what you say anyway, because as nurses, we're the most trusted professions. But if you can also show them, by example, the things that you do, then that your education will go a long way. So just wanted to make sure we come here. We got to take care of ourselves. We cannot just take care of the patient. We have to be able to take care of ourselves. So these are just some snacks that as nurses you can keep in your pocket to have on the go, and definitely make sure that you have great choices. So then therefore we're again having 6 meals a day, 2 hours apart, in between also having our water and getting our fitness in. And so therefore we will decrease our cholesterol, decrease our fat, decrease definitely cardiovascular hypertension, and get ourselves on a way of making sure that we're healthy. So this is Achieving Success with DrArvella. Hi Martha, thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I actually made it to my destination. I used my lunch break to go ahead and do some walking. So I just wanted to come in and join and talk to you guys today. Thank you so much for joining. For those of you that watch the replay, I appreciate it if you just say hi to me so that I know that you did. Go ahead and watch it. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and make sure that you're productive and do the things that you have to do. If you want to join me on my fitness challenge, let me know, because I am so excited that me and a lot of my friends are actually on our way of increasing our health and decreasing comorbidities of being unhealthy. Have a wonderful day.